after the Fallen Angels and her first ever match on NXT, while being usually supposed to be on NXT UK, picked up an upset over our tag team champions, reigning tag team champions Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, where Raquel and Dakota showed new attitude. Now we have the supposed to be #1 contender match between the Spitfire Warriors, the upcoming rising stars Casey Catanzaro and Sue Cox. And don't forget, Sue Cox, a former one-time NXT UK Women's Champion, against the Demon Family, former three-time NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon, and with the Vicious Nightmare, of course, by her side. And there's some miscommunication the last couple of weeks, a month, between Ember Moon and Candice, Ember Moon and Nightmare. And also last time the Spitfire Warriors had to face the Demon Family, it was after Nightmare and Candice lost the tag titles at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and there was miscommunication between Nightmare and Candice, and Nightmare then put up a chair from underneath the ring and smashed the official, giving the Spitfire Warriors Casey and Sue Cox a win via disqualification. But yeah, these things are heating inside the Demon Family from the female perspective, well, we don't know if Ember and Nightmare can work together. Don't forget, there was also last week a #1 contender battle royal to find out who will challenge our women's champion Rhea Ripley at Vengeance Day this Sunday, and Ember Moon was a good soldier in this one, saving Candice LeRae and allowing Candice to qualify to become #1 contender, and allow her to challenge Rhea Ripley. And there was a huge standoff last week between Candice and the challenger and Rhea the champion, where Candice got for a cheap shot, but Rhea outpowered her and even whip-tied Candice LeRae to the announce table. But early on War, Candice LeRae tried to get inside Rhea's head when Rhea was in the Elimination Chamber qualifier match in Nia Jax, and it wasn't for Candice LeRae's involvement and getting inside our NXT champion's head, maybe Nia wouldn't walk away with the count-out win over Rhea Ripley. So yeah, maybe Candice cost Rhea the match this past week on Raw, couple of days prior to the show on Raw. And yeah, now we have this tag team match, where later tonight it will be the Royal Rumble winner Reckoning for Monday Night Raw will visit us against our NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley, who's also supposed to be from Raw, but due to Demon Family she's here. And don't forget, at Royal Rumble pay-per-view, Ember lost her NXT Women's Championship to Rhea Ripley, and she and the Demon Family aren't the same since the title's been gone. The miscommunication, the tension between the members are boiling. It could lead to the end of the Demon Family, or maybe from the women's perspective only, we don't know. Anyways, we should focus on the match, and with the upset between the Fallen Angels against Dakota Kai and Raquel, let's see who will be the #1 contender for our tag titles, and will perhaps joining Fallen Angels and Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez as rising force. As there comes Sue Cox in her new gear, similar to her teammates. What do you think about that?
Introducing first, from New York, Sue Cox.
As Sue Cox matched the colors from her teammate a little bit, with the pink now being involved into a otherwise black gear. She's on the good side of the universe and saving Casey Catanzaro from the Toxic Blonde a couple of months ago. And don't forget, Sue Cox and Casey Catanzaro had their Royal Rumble match debut last month at the Royal Rumble, and even though they couldn't make a lasting impression, it still was their first ever appearance in the Women's Rumble, and that's something to be proud of, especially for those two upcoming stars. Don't forget, so like I already said before the match even started, Sue Cox is a former one-time NXT UK Women's Champion. And since then, she had so many tough months, and where she couldn't win one single match, or only if, not even if some people interfered in her match to not helping her, but to cost her opponent the matches, and then she reinvented her career, teaming up with Casey after saving him from the Toxic Blondes, and since then she and Casey are up on the rising in NXT.
From Glen Ridge, New Jersey, Casey
And that's good because Sue Cox are on the good side of the universe, and with the upcoming star Casey Catanzaro, Sue Cox reinvented her career. I mean, went downhill for Sue Cox with the losing streak, and teaming up with Casey to inspire Casey really lead to new heights for them. And even though they lost the one pay-per-view match, tag team match they had against the Toxic Blondes, but still they qualified over the Toxic Blondes in singles action, where Casey defeated Mandy, while Sue defeated Dana to qualify for the Women's Rumble last month. And can't take this away from Casey or Sue. And don't forget, they impressed last week against Nightmare and Candice, where they got the disqualification win because Nightmare blasted the official with a chair after so much miscommunication with Nightmare and Candice hit their boiling point. As there comes Ember Moon with the Demonic Goddesses, of crowd chanting NXT, NXT, as they should, as we bleed the excitement week after week on the black and gold brand. There comes Ember Moon, but we don't know how.
Representing the family from Dallas, Texas.
We don't know if things can be fixed between Ember and Nightmare, Nightmare and Candice, Nightmare and Candice and Ember. I mean, maybe that's the downfall of the Demon family. Not that I have anything against it. I would like to see the downfall of the Demon family, especially from our NXT champion Decimon Senior. But after the leader Decimon Jr. tried to attack Kane in the backstage area to the start of the show, and it backfired after Kane had some speaks of his mind and lead to some revelations, and maybe the Demon's Reigns of Terror will come to an end this Sunday at Vengeance Day, where it will be you have to not worried about just Kane, but also about Tommaso Ciampa and Rey Mysterio, the Royal Rumble winner, in a fatal four-way for his title. Or maybe even a six-pack challenge, including our North American champion Big Sasha and the Demon's own son, Decimon Jr. As there he comes, Jr. with Nightmare in his corner. And don't forget, Nightmare got attacked by Big Sasha the last couple of... not attacked by Big Sasha, but got tombstoned by him. And
Demon Jr. representing the family from your darkest fears, the Nightmare.
I mean, Nightmare tried to help out her brother 2 weeks ago in his match against Big Sasha, but Big Sasha tombstoned Nightmare, and it led to a disqualification win for Junior in his title rematch that he can't get a fair title rematch. Anyways, if he deserves one is up to debate. And last week it was supposed to be a mixed tag match between our North American champion Big Sasha and our NXT Women's champion Rhea Ripley, where Nightmare demanded the match instead of having taking place in the No.1 Contender Battle Royal for our Women's Championship. She requested to team up with her brother against Big Sasha and Rhea Ripley, and she attacked Big Sasha, but in the end it was Big Sasha attacking Nightmare, which led to another disqualification win for Junior and Nightmare, even though we know how Junior feels about that. And tonight Nightmare will accompany her brother Junior and her and Junior's father, our NXT champion Decimon Senior, in this tag team match, big tag team match against the Royal Rumble winner Rey Mysterio and his tag team partner Kane for tonight, and with the North American champion Big Sasha in their corner. As Amber huge kicks her to Sue Cox. In the end, everything but Amber. Look how she goes after the boiling frustration going over for her. I mean, she lost her title, and Sue Cox blocking the kick, but doesn't matter. As Amber lifting her up, starting brainbuster. Sue Cox there. Jump back suplex as a reversal. As you see the reaction there from Junior. As maybe he's the only one caring about Ember Moon anymore. But Ember She called it on herself with her attitude. Not even her stablemates can enjoy her no more. As the Cox stomped to the arm of Ember Moon before making the attack to Casey. And now Casey with a stunner. Wow. As Ember wants to get tagged in, it looks like. As kick from Casey after time and time again here. Springboard goes nowhere with the send. Maybe it was Nightmare in the head of Casey there. Huge big boot, or maybe Casey has an off night, we don't know. I mean, anyways, Ember makes the tag to Nightmare. So Nightmare with her half demonic powers. I mean, she's not even a powerhouse, she also has demonic powers because of her and Junior's daddy. They're our evil, diabolical NXT champion, Desmond Senior. And don't forget, Junior's tag team champion with his Nightmare's father. Big power slam from Casey. Wait, how was it really the support of the crowd that led to Casey slamming Nightmare? Or was there something else? I don't know. Never expected to see this huge power slammer from Nightmare to Sue Cox. As Sue Cox kick to the splash on of Nightmare. Nightmare mocking Sue Cox but failing to connect with the forearm. As Sue Cox lifting up. Now I've seen it all. Oh, does she even lift up? It's really the support of the crowd that can lead you to move mountains, maybe. Uppercut from Sue Cox there. Leaving family in more troubles as ever from the woman's perspective, and maybe from the male perspective as well, coming Vengeance Day this Sunday. And I'm making the tag to Ember there. As Nightmare get countered by the official. As Junior Fiend hits the elbows from Sue Cox to Ember. Snap suplex from Sue Cox. Junior distracting her. Neck breaker right there, again from Sue Cox, and again Junior with the distraction. Then back suplex from Sue Cox. As I'm in big trouble, maybe she needs to tag if she can. But punch the private parts of Cox there. Big Ansiguri. Bazan Tissadou is watching Amber, their fellow team member. Gets attacked there. Cox and Ember makes a tag to Nightmare. So far there aren't any miscommunication between Nightmare and Ember, but we don't know the history said anything else. I mean, Ember causing all of the troubles inside the woman's perspective, inside the Demon family. Nightmare tossing Sue Cox around. So I'm surprised that Nightmare Candice and also Junior and Senior allowing Ember to be in the stable. Big punches there after Casey got tanked in my suit. But she got punched off a punch there. And most demonic splash from Nightmare. Family tradition there. And then her range family. Flatten her with the second splash, and I don't know how focused Nightmare will be on this match after she wants to avenge on Big Sash attack, hitting her not once but twice in the last couple of weeks. Unusual side of Big Sash. Big power slammer from Nightmare. And lifting up and down with a choke slam there from Nightmare. And then Casey and can Ember and Nightmare coexist here tonight? So far they can, but who knows how long it will last. Big white hooks there from Nightmare. Once but twice as Casey in big trouble here in this #1 contender match. The winner will meet Dakota Kai and Raquel this Sunday at Vengeance Day, but maybe also the Fallen Angels. Hopefully so. Big power bomb from Nightmare. I mean, the Fallen Angels, Bloody Mary and Wiley defeated our champions in a fantastic match in the 5-star bang of a bout earlier tonight, so yeah, hopefully they get the opportunity as well, making it a three-way dance. Big power slam there from Nightmare. As Casey shouldn't need to make a tag to support. So attacker. So after Demonic Nightmare. She's been more tag team. She and Candice been more tag team champions than everybody else in company history. I mean, a former 5-time tag champion. 4-time together, that is. And, from our All-In, our brand, I guess too. And don't forget, Candice also been 1-time tag champ of Indie Hardware before turning against her and joining Nightmare the family. Shane Breakers, Amber betrayed Io to join the Demon family.
She responds with
Had Ember to become women's champion in the first place, but then she repaid them with only caring about herself and lead to miscommunications and problems inside the family. This lead to a title loss. Big, so take a takedown from Nightmare's Nightmare. Think about finishing Casey here.
it's on like a vice grip.
A vice grip right there.
Oh, that just looks nasty. Can Casey come back from that?
Sheep shot to Sue Cox there. Goes on the cover, can Speedo.
This is it.
Will the Demon family become #1 contender? 1, 2. Was close, but Sue Cox safe in the nick of time. Throwback from Nightmare to Sue. Big boot failed to connect, but and the punches Sue Cox moved out of the way, but not to the kick to Sue's splash zone there. Casey back to Fito. Needs an uppercut.
These two teams have gone.
Cold breaker! Cold breaker! Nightmare could be down for, but Junior distracting the official. As Junior distracting Casey as well to help out his sister. As Casey and herself get distracted, but what should she do? Throw back from the sister of Junior. There's no Nightmare. Dribbling in the corner, elbow reversal there from Casey though. Look at Casey go with the kicks. This first goes Nightmare in the corner. And got whipped around yet again. Junior up on the apron distracting Casey. And of course Casey falls for the trap. Close into the back of that. Hopefully the cope. Casey is alright. Get the medics out here. We may need to stop this matchup. Even though it's very important. But come on. I don't know if Casey's safe anymore after this landing. I hope she is, but who knows? Is Nightmare tagging in Amber now? Now what? Big punch and now Amber. Going for the Lunar combo. Another painful landing for Casey. Will this be enough? 1, 2. Casey got the hands on the ropes. The weapon insult. Sue Cox making the save. Because Nightmare was too late. And the kick to the gut there from Sue Cox too. As Junior tried to distract Sue Cox, but she's to focus on Nightmare. A stomp from Nightmare on Casey with a sheep shot as Sue Cox got ejected by Amber. It's Nightmare picking Sue Cox up while the brothers looking on. As Casey saw it. Casey got Amber with a DT, nope, Amber reversing it. I don't know if Amber would even realize as she's busy sending Sue Cox into the K back first. Oh my goodness. As Amber going for a surfboard, Candice Beto. Will Casey tap out and will Amber and Nightmare become #1 contender? Yes. Casey taps. As Amber and Nightmare are the #1 contender over the Spitfire Warriors. What a surprise here. I mean, despite the miscommunication inside the Demon family. And maybe it was due to the nasty fall from... Can we take another look on that now? Too bad, yes. It was too much to handle tonight for Casey and Sue Cox.
Here are your winners, the Nightmare and Ember Moon. Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
Yeah, tonight they had perfect chemistry, but how long will it last? And if it wasn't for Junior distracting Casey and Sue, it could have been already over in favor of Casey and Sue Cox, you know. But anyways, kind of congratulations to Amber and Nightmare working well together here tonight, and as much as I hate to say it, but congratulations of earning the right to challenge Rising Force, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez one more time. But with Paige showing a new attitude against the Fallen Angels tonight, will it be bad guys versus bad girls at Vengeance Day? And will it be Fallen Angels making the three-way dance? Hopefully we'll find some answers either later tonight or this Sunday at pay-per-view.